Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason here, Signature Esports, and a pleasure it is to have you here live and in charge for the G.O.A.T Racing League Cup Series this Saturday evening. Hopefully you're having a fantastic evening. I had a little bit of delay getting started there because I was switching over from programs and, kind of caught myself off guard. But that's all right. We're going to have a good old-fashioned slugfest tonight. Las Vegas Motor Speedway for the third race of the season. Here's a look at what we've got going on, brought to you by adminbox.com. The Cup Series getting ready to kick off again, the third race of the season. Joe Grijalva is going to be your pole sitter today, as Charles Van Scoik is going to be the outside pole sitter. Michael Striker Strickland's going to be there with Bud Shearer to his outside. Row number 2, Daniel Cowan and Brandon Burkhart will make up row number 3. Aaron Jackson, Us Beverly in the mix in row number 4. Cameron Durow, Rick Yetting. Then we have Maurice Burnett, Chris Gones out there in row number 6. Row number 7 is going to be Adam Gaines and Christoph Hall. Mark Beverly and Samuel Harrell will make up row number 8. Nathan Bogart Mar's going to be a race controller. Bill Hales and Cody Sturgill out there. Joe Tardif, and last but not least, Mr. Rich Crane out there. Little unbeknownst to everybody, this race is dedicated in memory of some fine ladies that Mr. Crane just recently lost. And I'm gonna take it. I wanted to get through some things really quickly because I'm gonna take a moment of silence for them. You saw it on the you saw it in the description, but Rich recently, and I mean very recently, just lost some two fine ladies that were near and dear to his heart. I'm gonna be moving some stuff over here real quick. The 36 is gonna pace them around for a little bit. And while we do that, we'll take that moment of silence, of course, as he is out in front of the pace car. This was brought to my attention a couple of days ago, and it broke my heart. It does break my heart. We have some of the best race fans and racers are some of the best in the industry, and Rich has a great heart. He really does. So he lost his mother, Dorothy Emmons, and his sister, Diane Crane. And we'll take that moment of silence now. Richard Crane will rejoin the ranks here, and to his family and to everybody out there, say a prayer for Richard and the entire Crane family out there. Diane and Dorothy will surely be missed, and much love to the 36 and his family. Racing is going to be underway, though. Pace car is going to move around. Grijalva out front here, as we will see the pace car dive in. And for 134 laps, about to full send it. Restart zone. Green flag. Tributes are a thing of racing, and I will continue to do them as long as they are necessary, and hopefully they will be necessary for the foreseeable future when they are needed. We don't like to see them needed, but it's okay. G.O.A.T Racing League Had a good race on Thursday from what I hear in the Xfinity Series. We had a good race too over the Chop Shop Racing League. Grijalva, Van Squik, Shearer, Strickland, Burkhart. That's going to be your top 5 as they start to roll. Michael Strickler, Strickland to the number 88. Driver of the Amar Paintworks Grips 88. Falls back a spot. Bud Shearer already on the move. The RBS team very strong in this series, and it's been good to see how they've been able to make it work. Van Squik has been able to hold on as well throughout this series, and he's starting to figure some things out. He had a very fast race line, a very fast race laps and times, and I'm excited to see just where they're going to be at. G.O.A.T Racing League brought to you by, of course, on the top, Global Strategy Team, a gaming organization. There's a link in the description to their YouTube channel that you can go over there and follow them. They have some awesome Discord games that they get in, and they take care of each other, and they make money doing it. So it's a whole different kind of organization that I don't know a darn thing about. One of these days we're going to get the owner of that series up here, and we're going to talk to him about exactly what they do. 93 up there, 3 Fords, a Chevy. There's Stryker there in 4th, Burkhart in the Ford, Aaron Jackson in a Ford, Cameron Durro, first Toyota in the field. There's the 18 rolling. Os Beverly in the 22 driving that Ford. He's got Chris Goins in a Chevy behind him. Ricky Edding right there behind him as well. Pepsi being the best of the best. I want to keep checking in on my good buddy Nathan Bogart back here. He's my counterpart when it comes to broadcasting. Drives the number 5 machine. Drives that Ford here. And it's pretty darn good looking Ford. Runs his wife's crest on the back of that car. And as he has figured things out, I was talking to him. Whoa, he's able to maneuver and miss that one. Caution's going to come out here, first one of the race. And that was no doubt a clincher. Christoph Hall involved. And, of course, gives me a chance to say thank you to my sponsor. Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. Here's the 98. Christoph Hall is right here. It's 43 and the 24 there with him. And let's see how this plays out here. 24 up the racetrack. 98 into the corner. I think he just got free. He did. Oh, he got free and it went right on him. Something happened to that steering wheel. And you saw Nathan Bogart go around right there. Holy cow. Dang. He's able to at least get it rolling forward. Steep banks here as they do it. Nathan Bogart's going to be right there. Where's he sitting at? He's sitting somewhere in that 14th spot. And we'll see some drivers come to pit road. I didn't get a chance to do it, but we're going to do it now. Here's a look at my good friends.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Recommend you do that. Drivers that are taking the divisional this week: Anthony Zirkle, Sean Burke, and Dakota Anderson. They're all taking divisionals this week, so they will be better. Cody Anderson, they will be back again next week. All the love in the world to everybody out there. Grijalva, your race leader, he's been pretty darn good, pretty darn dominant right here as he works with the pace car a little bit. How is everybody doing out there? Here very soon, thinking we're going to be seeing some feats of extraordinary measures. I am pulling up our YouTube and our Facebook and our Twitch here because, like I said, I had trouble switching over from my other program over here. EFT had me stalled out for a moment, but it's all good. Airborne 4905 gave us a follow. Thank you very much. Appreciate you very much out there. Thank you to all the folks doing what you do. I do need to edit the old Facebook to make sure that we are streaming iRacing, so that way I don't get flagged for content. We don't want to see that. Good to see everybody out there on YouTube. You're all amazing. My YouTube creators are awesome. William Cameron, how you doing? Go Grahava, good to see you out there. Much love to you. William, is that Cameron? Is that Cameron? Kendra, thank you for the like. Appreciate you very much. Thank you to all the folks out there, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. You are all amazing. Keep it rolling. Let's go, Grahava. Valerie out there. Good to see you as well. Tina, and so we've got the sister-in-law and the sister in the chat rooting for Grahava. Good to see you. Good to see you. 47, 23, 93, 88, 83. And there's Joe. Hey Joe, your stuff got returned to me. I need to send it back out to you again. So if it doesn't get on it this time, I'm sorry, but it did get returned to me. So I'm gonna resend it. I'm gonna double check the address that I have, and I'm gonna send it back out to you. But good to see you, man. Good to see you. Grijalva ready to go. He's back at it. 8 of 134. Las Vegas can be a tricky check. And as the temperatures kind of go the way that they are, it'll be interesting to see who's going to be able to hold on to it. Here's your race information. 69 degrees on the air temperature, or 69 degrees on the track temperature, 67 on the air temperature. Bud Shear rolling right there in the mix. 1.5 mile track for the drivers. It is a multi-groove track for the most part. You can defend on the outside lane. Fastest lane around this racetrack is going to be the bottom line, at least for the first 10 laps as we continue to roll forward. Bud Shearer to the outside, rolls the high line. Vegas, a whole lot of fun. And I tell you what, Bud is cruising on that high line. Grahava drops him. Race day information for Las Vegas. Stage 1's going to be lap 25. Stage 2 will end on lap 55, and then we're going to have a 79 lap sprint to the end. The 134, one fast repair, one green white checker. Time of day is going to be from March 6, 2022 at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will see the sunset here at the old Las Vegas Motor Speedway. They have 60% fuel in the cars, and of course 3 additional sets of tires. So they start with a set, and then pretty much their pit stops are about all they're going to be able to use those tires for. Some of these drivers may, depending on their pace, they may decide to stay. Joe Tardif off track back here. He's still rolling though. At least he's going forward, still in the lead lap. He may be in last, but that's not anything to be sneezing at. There's the 5 of Nathan Bogart trying to hold on. Rich Crane there in the 36. Up 3 spots. Christoph Hall in the 98. Still some right side, needing that to get fixed. Maurice Burnett to end at number 8 off 6. Mark Beverly off 1. Haas Beverly right there in front of his counterpart. He is currently the fastest of the Beverlys as he's trying to track down the 00. Beverly is off 7 from the start of the race. This track is being huge to these drivers. Shearer to the inside. Bud trying to make the pass here. Grijalva to the outside. Bud Shearer trying to close the distance, and he's going for it. Stryker back up to 3rd. Your pole sitter finds himself off the spot here as they get around the front straightaway. Here's what it looks like at 1 and 2. Through the crowd they go as Grijalva drops back down to try to take over the lead. Bud Shearer was faster there on that lap, but Stryker was the fastest lap of the race his last time by, 30.30, so he's getting faster. Grijalva kind of saved some tire there, and it was about 0.2 of a second slower. Shearer to the outside. Grijalva, they are side by side. They come across the straightaway. Shearer's going to lead that lap. Not by much, though. Look at everybody out there. Much love to you. 15 of 134. And thank you to the sponsors over here at this series. Thank you to all the sponsors that put themselves out there. Admin Box, got to go to adminboxx.com. Admin Box is the place to be. You'll be able to see a lot more of what's going on with them. A great race control box that they are building over there. 93 free up on the high side. 47 drops in low. This track is seemingly driving like a super speedway track. We're going to ride along with the 88 of Michael Strickland here. Bud Shearer up high, a little free for the 47 as Bud Shearer will lead to the outside. They are redlining across that front straightaway. You see how Strickland is running the high side here. You see how free that car is getting. It's splitting the seam there. Grijalva runs low. Kind of want to see what Grijalva's doing here. He's in fifth gear in this Ford. You hear Bud Shearer getting the gas on the high side. Grijalva to the bottom. Just trying to hold that line. That's what he needs to do. Something I was watching in practice whenever they were pulling up earlier. They were splitting the seam on the front straightaway as Grijalva runs the bottom, carries amazing speed. And right now is going to be able to carry into the corner. 93 right there to the back bumper, trying to run the high side. Grijalva clears. Grijalva up the racetrack next to the wall, runs very high. And is pulling a Kyle Larson out of this one. Grijalva trying to lead here, and he's going to do so. Finally figures out how to shut the door on Bud Shearer, who's up 2 spots from the start of the race. Van Squick off to, he'd like to switch positions with Bud Shearer at the moment, trying to get himself back into this race line. Cameron Duro, the number 18, up 4. Cody Sturgill up the most spots, the 24 running the Gibson machine. There's a good run going on so far for himself. Absolutely, Joe. Absolutely, you're welcome. Bud Shearer, Striker battling it out. Striker drops way low here. There's the 23 to the outside. Van Squick trying to close some distance. Right side for the 88. Something must have happened there because that wasn't there just a moment ago. Did he get into the wall or did he get into the back of Bud Shearer here? Let's take a look at Bud Shearer's car. Maybe they made a little contact. It doesn't look like they made any contact. It's a good-looking RBS machine there. Striker has fast Chevy here. Kind of out just yet. Cody Sturgill still fast throughout this race line. And as they come around, Joe Grijalva to the high side, trying to get a stage win here for these fine folks as the 93 of Bud Shearer rolls the corner. Folks, if you want to get out there and support the kind cause of what I do, I just put up a whole bunch of new shirts from leagues around, and my own memorabilia that I like as well. Get out there and check out the Signature Esports. Click the view menu, see what I've got out there for you. See if you find something that you like. I'd appreciate it if you did it. Hopefully, puts the whole link in there. I don't know if it's going to or not. Yeah, order direct, and you're buying it directly from me. 23 of 134. We're going to get ourselves all the way to lap 25 with a green flag run here. One caution throughout. Fuel's going to be a thing, especially in that that third stint. Some of these drivers may come in and just take fuel only. Some of these drivers may decide to take tires, but we shall see. Fuel only is going to be the strategy here for the time being, but we will see what these drivers are going to figure out. 24 of 134. The tires are baking. Van Squick back to second. Bud Shearer has a little right side. He's a little free right there. Grijalva comes around 3 and 4. Heavy racing, heavy pacing. Stage 1, not quite there. 47's going to run another fast lap here. Van Squick trying to close on the bottom. Bud Shearer back to third. Cameron Duro up 5. Grijalva needs 2 tight corners here to win stage 1. He's going to be looking at it here. 47, 23, 93, 18, 88. That's going to be your top 5. Joe Grijalva having a good time here, and I would consider it a great time. He's going to come across. He's going to win stage 1. And he's going to do it in style. Big justice for him. Grijalva, stage 1 winner. John, what are you doing? Chop Shop, bring it home. Much love, buddy. The Chop Shop Racing family. I like our Chop Shop Racing family. They had a great race on Thursday. Tell you what, Iowa's been a tricky track this week, but it's been a good one. This one, of course, Las Vegas, enjoying it. Thank you very much out there, sir. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody out there and all the old platforms. YouTube hitting it up. Thank you to everybody on Twitch. You're amazing. Special thank you to each and every one of you out there. A reminder that today is about this guy right here and his family. That's what this race is all about. Rich Crane losing his mother and his sister the same day. Absolutely devastating to hear, and absolutely just boggles. I couldn't imagine. I lost my brother in 2012, and I could not imagine if my brother and my mother were taken from me in the same day. Dorothy and Diane, much love to you wherever you are. Again, Rich, we follow along with Rich's progress all race long. And keep him in our hearts and our prayers. His entire family from the number 36. I am going to say, how about this sunset at Las Vegas, though? This is Joe Tardif coming around. Rich Crane leaving pit road. Grijalva should be in second. Looks like Van Scoik won the race off pit road. Drivers getting a ton of fuel. I think only a couple of drivers took tires. Maybe a handful. So a lot of the drivers just saying, hey, we don't need to take tires. We're just gonna save it. As Adam Gaines in a 0-0. One of those drivers saying, I'm okay. Mark Beverly taking tires, the Bronco Ford. Bronco race designs on that old Ford. Haas Beverly right there. Big Haas Motorsports. I love this catchphrase. Joe Tardif here getting a little bit repaired and sitting a little extra on pit road, seeing what he's got going on. Maurice Burnett back here at the number 8, driving a 3G.com. Chevy Camaro. A little bit more Chevys in the field today. Fords are going to be dominating in fashion. Cameron Durow is going to be the guy that you're going to be looking at here. Lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go back to it. Van Scoik utilizes the outside lane here on the restart. And no doubt is going to be looking at where Grijalva is going to be. Cody Sturgill maybe try to get a stage win here because he went ahead and took tires this last time by. Chris Goins behind him. And that Bass Pro Nitro Performance Chevy Camaro looking to have that performance right there. Beef Jerky Unlimited below him. In the case of the 48, Daniel Cowan. Get it, Daniel. Full send. A little 48 action going on there. I like it. Like the SCTV reference. Thank you, sir. I see the I never saw that they put the SCTV here in the quarter panel. I love that. Thank you so much, my friend. I didn't have a clue it was there. See what happens when you tighten up your cameras and you see what's going on? You see your logo in places. Van Scoik, your race leader. Bud Shearer to the outside. Bud's very fast, very early. Grijalva trying to close the distance. Grijalva, the pole sitter here. There goes the 18. Cameron Giroux, 3 wide here. As they exit turn 2, 47's going to back it down. He says, no, I'm good. Straightaway speed, every bit of it. Van Scoik is going to be your race leader here. Bud Shearer going to close the distance. He's going the distance. He's going, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Las Vegas getting a whole lot of fun. 32 of 134 being completed. I was admiring the camera angles and decided maybe I should throw this overlay back on. Let's throw up the top one up there for you. Admin box. GST, part of the Cup Series over here. And Global Sim Strategies. A global strategy team. I don't know why I keep saying Global Sim Strategy. Make sure that we get their logo re-uploaded and re-updated here for you. Caution's going to come out. We're going to see what happened here. Some drivers. Aha, that's what happened. The drivers getting all worked up. Mark Beverly involved. Like he had to jump to pit road. Let's take a look. So Sam and Mark Beverly right here. Let's see what happened. 43 of Sam Harrell right there. 38 up high. Beverly 25-29 on the iRating. Sam out of the gas. 38 is free. Oh, and he turned. Oh. Oy vey. All right, so here's this. He just gets loose. And I mean, kind of want to go inside the cockpit view here. This might get a little bit nauseous for you. Gas, throttle, oh, he's free, just free. And it snaps on him. Gonna vomit. Who was that behind him? Was that Haas? It was. All right. That's his teammate. Watch it from Haas's point of view here. And he net-coded through him. Wow. That Maurice that got into him a little bit. Oof. Boy. Well, Mark, I know you're on pit road. I know you're going to get that fast repair. But you got the grandest one of all. Well, a helicopter award coming your way. Love you, buddy. I mean, that was, hold on. Let's see if we can time this one. Whips it loose and Helicopter. They almost match. Oh. Poor dude. Infield care center. Hopefully he does not have a butt kicker set up because, man, that one would hurt. And dang, oh dang. He's on pit road. He's going to get that stuff taken care of. No doubt he'll be able to get out there and run some more laps. Van Squik will be race leader here. He'll be double file. He'll be looking for a tow here. So Beverly will get himself in and out of pit road as fast as he can. Yes, sir. Awesome. Let's go, Grahava. You got this? Absolutely. Got an opportunity. He's restarting behind Van Scoik. Bud Shear will be there to the inside. Outside line, preferred line here in Vegas. Looks like these Cup cars are showing their true spirit. We watched them run the mid-second lane in the actual Cup Series race. So now, chances for everybody. Love my helicopter. I'm asking the leagues to give me helicopter awards, so they're going to go in and clip them, and we're going to give away some helicopters. Not like, you know, the $1 million helicopters, but like little helicopters. Van Squik up high, down low. 93 Bud Shearer through the gears, trying to close the distance. I'm surprised that Bud is not running a little tighter. Whoa, buddy. Cameron DeRose says, move over Miami. I'm ready to go. 3 wide for the lead. Bud Shearer says, I've got the bottom. Grijalva goes with him. Bud Shearer leads this lap, and now Grijalva, he's not afraid to get his hands dirty either. Down to the bottom they go. Right behind him, Cameron DeRose, still 3 wide. Van Scoik trying to keep his nose out of it, but he wants his nose in it still as Cameron pushes himself all the way to the front through the mid lane. Van Scoik drops in. He's going to be off 2, but he's still fast here. Bud Shearer, your race leader. Grijalva trying to go back to the front. Cameron DeRoe up high. Cameron almost gave himself the biggest wet willy there, and if that would have failed, you know, there'd have been a lot of upset drivers, but what a great job by the top 5 being able to keep themselves out of harm's way, running 3 wide for the lead. Bill Hales having some fun. I like the old Bill Hales machine. You know what I like about it? It's got his logos on it. You know what else I like it? It's got his wife's logo on it. True story. They're making it work. Into the corner they go. .41 of 134. They're going to 55 here. Stryker to the high side. Stryker still trying to rebound. Bud Shearer, half-second distance between he and Grijalva. Grijalva still trying to run the outside lane. Cameron DeRose still trying to take some air off of that car. The more that they battle behind Bud Shearer, this is the same way that it works with the other racetracks. The more these guys battle, the more that Bud Shearer can pull away and just run a clean lap. Nobody there to contend with. Grijalva can't drop in for a normal line, so he's going to have to hold on to it. Now he's going to be able to find his groove here. We'll see if he's going to be able to catch Bud Shearer before the end of this stage. We've got about 12 laps to do it. Folks, I encourage you to get out there and clip anything that you want to. Somebody sent me a DM. Yes, you can clip things. Just I think it's exclamation point click. Oh, I forgot to change my my Twitter. I have my alerts going to Twitter that says, "Hey, go check this out." It was supposed to change for this race, and I forgot to do that. So apologies if you're out there. If you came over from Twitter, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I thank everybody for the shares out there. Much love to you. out there, the retweets, whatever they're called. I'm still learning how to Twitter. I appreciate all that because it's really, never thought in a million years I was going to be and this much involved in social media outside of my personal business, and it's interesting. Up 14 spots, Bill Hales. You know what Bill Hales didn't do? Bill Hales did not take tires. Nathan Bogart up 9 as well. Chris Goins trying to drop into the corner. Nate run to the high side here, 3 and 4. It's working out for him very well, side by side with the 6 as he carries back into the straightaway. Trying to keep himself out of the wall, runs the mid lane. I think Nathan's doing a great job here because he has figured out that maybe you don't want to run the bottom lane. Maybe you want to run that high side, and that's exactly what he's doing. Able to contend with the 6 here and pull some speed here. Now he's got the 12 in his stretch. Goins still trying to pull some speed away from Nathan Bogart. Goins to the inside, 5 off the racing line. Good drive off. Good battle here for 9th. Bogart still running the same line that he was running before. Goins clears, 5 to the back bumper. He's going to slide back in there. He's going to be at 9th. Cowan right there in the mix as well. Don't count out Daniel. Bud Shearer, 0.8 of a second. Van Scoit got around 47. And this is what I'm talking about. The more that they battle, the more Bud Shearer's like, bye. These cars are so aero dependent. Van Scoit, Van Scoit trying to work his magic here. 47 has the maneuvers better in 1 and 2. I think Grijalva just needs to figure out 3 and 4 here, and that'll be a big deal. Bud Shearer out there, rolling the corner. We're gonna keep it on exciting. I gotta get something to drink. We're about 5 laps away from the end of the stage. And of course, as I'm sitting here calling this race, as Vance Goik is having a great call there, and I'm doing things. I'm finding out that there's a button on top of this. Thank you to everybody out there. Apologies about that. Vance Goik, stage 2 winner here. Edges out Bud Shearer in a timely fashion. Bud Shearer still faster. Don't count him out just yet. Cameron Durow picking up pace, being very, very, very dangerous in that Toyota. Only Toyota inside the top 10. Everybody else is a Ford through 5th. And then Chevy's ruling to roost behind that. Folks, I'll be right back. Hope you're having a fantastic evening, folks. Put a message out there. Hopefully you all heard, all saw that. Little miss. I'm on daddy duty for the next week because the significant other is visiting her bestie in different places. And because she is gone, I'm going to make extra checks and stuff like that. And she fell asleep on the sofa, so I needed to put her in her bed. So apologies about that. Bud Shearer out front as Cameron Durow tries to track him down. Van Scoik still trying to be fast here. He runs his fastest lap of the race this last time by. 30.44 for him. And this is going to be about that big run. Where's it going to happen? How's it going to happen? And is it going to play into the rest of the race? The battle for the lead rages on. Ricky Utting trying to make up some ground back here as well. As the number 2 tracks down Samuel Harrell in the front. There's the admin box machine. Battle for the lead once again. Bud Shearer tap of the wall right there. Van Scoik able to go around here. If you tap the wall, it's going to slow you way up. Because it has. Man, oh man. Oscar, good to see you out there. He is, he's not done. Grijalva, his backer, has some significant right side damage. And that happened not too long ago. We're going to take a look. I have to go back and take a look. Something happened to him on 62. Here's what happened to Grijalva. He had the 1 to his outside. He and the 1 just got into each other. And he went wheel hopping here at Vegas. Was able to get himself back on the racing surface. So no doubt he's going to be looking to try to come to pit road. Maybe a little earlier than some to get himself all fixed up and dialed in. Cameron Durow, your race leader right now over Bud Shearer, 3/4 of a second. Bud Shearer has that right side damage now. Once again, I think he got it repaired on pit road and now finds himself with the same set of circumstances. Van Scoik very fast here at Las Vegas. He is fast at Charlotte. He was fast at Charlotte during the duels and now finds himself trying to track down Cameron Durow. Chris Goins up 8 as the 12 of Aaron Jackson behind him. Stryker on the move as well. 88 free off the corner. Drops down way low to give up the space up the room. Samuel Harrell to the outside. Nathan Bogart up to 8th now as the number 5 works through, finding his pace as well. Thank you to all the newcomers out there. Thank you to new followers and the new folks out there doing what you do and being an absolute dream machine. I couldn't thank you enough. Ricky Utting still right there in 9th. He's been kind of stuck there for a moment. Brandon Burkhart trying to track him down to the number 83. A little Miller Lite paint scheme rolling there. Bill Heels off 4 from the start of the race. Brandon Burkhart off 4 from the start of the race. Bill Heels up 9 now. Brandon Burkhart going back to 10th. We'll see if he can battle back here. Bill Heels able to clear. Hales in a Chevy. For Chevy, inside the top 5 is going to be the number 6 here. Samuel Harrell still on the move. He is getting faster as the night progresses. 72 of 134 for these drivers. 43 drops into the corner. No doubt they're going to split this field at this field up in half. 1.8 seconds now as Cameron Durow continues to run. 30.7 laps. It's Charles Van Scoik 30.86 on the last time by. Needing to find his pace and gain that back. Here's a look at the nose camera. field behind him, ever so closing. Little bits at a time. More and more drivers trying to find their way to the front here. Van Scoik trying to close down that distance. Cameron Dureau running the tires off of this car. That Toyota out front trying to transform himself. I think he's laid off the M&Ms today. He's transformed himself into a racing machine. And that is how you segue. Much love, everybody. $18, $23, $93, $12, $43. That's going to be your top five. Up 11, Samuel Harrell still trying to roll that corner better and better each time. Nathan Bogart still trying to track down Stryker here. Stryker was ahead of Chris Goins and right there side by side with Samuel Harrell there for a moment. Might be just trying to bide his time. That last that green flag pit stop is going to be the big factor. 76 of 134 being completed. Christoph rebounds to 14th. That's where he started. He had some issues early on, went in, took that fast repair, came back out. Now that Toyota rolls. Right behind him, Grijalva rebounding as well. He was in 20th and now finds himself rolling at 47 all the way around this racetrack. He and Cody Sturgill both with damage. And they're trying to be faster here. 31.62 was their lap times last time by. Grijalva, 31.38, trying to pull away. Another spot to be gained, trying to get to Christoph Hall. Joe Tardif in the number one. Some right side damage for him as well. 00 of Adam Gaines in front of him. Ricky Utting. The two letting Burkhardt know that he's still there. Burkhardt in 10th. Rolling to Bill Hales. Bill Hales trying to track down Nathan Bogart. Bogart is still fast, though. 31.43 to the driver in front of him. I'm sorry, 31.38 to the driver in front of him. 31.43 is Michael Strickland. Bill Hales just a little faster that last lap, but we'll see this time by. The Stryker is another position. Jackson and Bud Shearer side by side. A whole lot of drivers still trying to figure a few things out. Bud Shearer has been in third for the most part. Has looked at second, has led some laps, has been all the way inside and outside that top five. And only time he saw the outside of the top five, he had to work himself back around side by side with the 12. 43 of Samuel Harrell trying to go to the bottom. 3 wide onto the back straightaway into turn 3. 2x2 now as the 43 works that corner. 12 is going to be there. Mid lane for the 12, the bottom lane for the 43, high line for the 93, 43 rolling. Samuel Harrell says, move over Miami, we're rolling, this is Las Vegas. The corner rolls as the 93 still continues to try to push the boundaries on the high lane. Taking odes to the Larson line is what I call it. High line running is a lot of fun. Gyro cam for you. Samuel Harrell makes the slide job on the 93. 93 right here. Watch the line he runs. The 28-degree banking here in Las Vegas showing every bit of that advantage. Samuel Harrell right where he started, drops into the corner the way he wants to. 93 rolls with the 12. 12 to the mid lane, side by side on the front straightaway. The 6 rolls the high side, trying to take the line away from the 93. Almost did, gave up the line so that the 93 could clear. The 6 of Chris Goins drops in, pulls the draft of the 12 in front of him, side by side now. The 6 and the 93. 93 carries the speed just well enough that he is going to be able to hold on to the position that he has. 6 drops into the corner once again. Bud Shearer showing that that high line will work for a very, very long time, and he has right side damage, so that is absolutely upsetting the pace of that car. Cameron Duro had a 1.7 second lead, and as the races progressed, Charles Van Scoik has closed that down to 0.3 of a second. And now Samuel Harrell tries to make that roll himself. 83 of 134. Move over. Not gonna move over. Let's go. Bud Shearer back. Nathan Bogart on the hunt. Chris Goins up 7, biggest mover of the race. Samuel Harrell in third. Trying to hold off a pack of drivers behind him. And gain some pace here because right now 3.2 seconds is a whole lot of time, and he's going to have to make that up pretty much coming to pit road when they decide that they're going to get here. Almost 50 laps to go this time by as the 23 closes in on Cameron Duro. Cameron has run the tires off that bad boy, and right now Van Scoik leads. Drove the ever-loving tail off of that Ford to get himself out front now. Trying to pull that pace. 3 seconds is the pace now, as it was 3.2. Chris Goins 3.3. Jackson behind. Nathan Bogart, Bill Hales, both drivers up 10 positions. Joe Tardif up 9. The one rolling, trying to get to the back bumper of the 83. Adam Gaines at a 00. Pulls at Chevy. Chevy in third. Chevy in fourth. A Ford out front. Jackson in a Ford. Toyota of Cameron Duro still looking pretty darn feisty here as we have 86 laps to go. And it took a long time for Van Scoik to be able to catch himself back up. And now with the draft package in work, the downforce looking the way that it is, Duro will have to utilize the same line that Van Scoik is, because if not, he's going to lose that pace, and he's going to lose it fast. Folks, if you wanted Stephanie Starks, thank you so much for the love out there. Appreciate you. That's what I was getting ready to say. If you were out there and you were watching and you were liking what you see, make sure you reach up the freeway to support. So give us a like. Comment who your favorite driver is. It doesn't have to be here in iRacing. It could be anywhere. It could be in motorsports all over. What's your favorite game out there? What games do you play? Tell me all about it. Signature Esports is about iRacing broadcast, but we're also about all things gaming. So make sure that you comment all your favorite things. And then, of course, make sure you hit that follow, like, subscribe, share, however you want to put that. Do your thing. Catch me on TikTok, catch me on Twitter, catch me on Instagram, catch me on all the social media platforms that I know how to operate as an esports gamer. Van Scoik, Duro, Samuel Harrell back here, try to roll as well. Has Goins right behind him. Nathan Bogart side by side with the 93. Rolls the bottom lane here. Has figured this racetrack out. Says, all right, we're good to go. Bogart with those bright wheels. Mid lane, rolling the corner. 93 trying to battle back here. The battle for fifth the battle for sixth here between the 5 and the 93. Aaron Jackson in the hunt. On the hunt is Nathan Bogart. His lap time's better than the race leader. Van Scoik 1.4 seconds out front. And we are rolling. Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Much love to you. Thank you so much to everybody out there. So earlier I figured out why I was muted and why things were all messed up. It's because this new microphone has a very haptic switch on the top. So it doesn't take much effort to make it go mute. And what I had done, those who know, when you watch me stream my gaming, I wear a ball cap all the time. I have a Signature Esports ball cap on, or I have a Cardinals ball cap. Just saying, St. Louis Cardinals, go Cards. When I have a ball cap on, I got to be careful whenever I'm looking over this microphone now, because I have now tapped it and turned my microphone off, and that's what happened earlier. So a little bit of humility for you. I like it. Not a big deal. Gotta love it, right? All right, folks, throwing it on exciting. I'm going to take a vocal break. Make sure you get out there and you hydrate. Hit those channel points on Twitch. Much love to you. The drivers coming to pit road early here, 95 of 134. This will be right there at the tail end of that fuel stage. A lot of these drivers want to have continuing to move forward. 48 is going to pick up another spot or two here as Cowan tries to hold on to what he has. Drivers that have come to pit road already. Whoa, somebody going around. Caution's going to come out, and that is exactly how that happens. Bud Shearer getting involved. Man, if you're on pit road, you want to be leaving pit road right about now. Cameron Giroux would be your lucky dog here. Wow. Here's the 93, Bud Shearer up high. There's the 38 right next to him. 93 did what the 38 did before. Oh, man. Double pirouetting helicopters. Bud Shearer. No, Bud. No. All right. Now we got to do it again. Hold on. Let's do this. Let's time it. Into the corner he goes. And bam. Helicopter. Don't come down. His car's still driving. Wow. Snappy loose. New tires. A whole lot of free pass cars looking to get themselves back in the mix here. Cameron Giroux is going to be your lucky dog. He will come back around. We'll start at the tail end of the field. Bogart is your race leader here. Samuel Harrell will be your P2 position. Van Scoik will be third. So Nathan Bogart, pit road champion, is to be your race leader here. To catch back up to the pace car. Drivers looking for free passes here. Bogart did exactly what he needed to do. If he didn't take tires that last time by, it's all good. Sam Harrell in second. Chris Gomes in third. I think he only took right sides this last time by, because if not, you would have been trapped a lap down. So he's saving. He's going to have to be saving. Aaron Jackson took tires. Van Scoik, right sides only. Van Scoik will be there. A lot of drivers looking for those times. Here comes Bud Shearer. He's going to come to pit road. Let's see if he has that fast repair that I thought he may have not yet used yet. Because I thought that he only got the damage repaired whenever they had that last caution. I do want to see here. Does he have a fast repair? He does not have a fast repair. He is working on getting repaired here. Unfortunate circumstances for the 93. Snappy loose, and he's one of those drivers I thought had a top 5 night for sure. Bud Shearer, part of the RBS team. Holy goodness gracious. Bogart, Harrell, Gomes, Burkhart, Jackson, and laps led for the number 5 machine. There's a lot of these drivers going to be looking for those free pass. Bill Hales, one of those drivers back here, a lap down, stuck behind Van Scoik, knowing that now he has got to make moves here. Mark Beverly will be the driver he is competing with for the free pass if there's another caution. Lane choice is going to be huge here. Where does the 5 decide he's going to go? I would assume that he's going to go to the high lane and try to defend the high side for as long as possible. Sam Harrell, that'll keep Samuel Harrell to the inside. Chris Gomes to the outside. Brandon Burkhart to the inside as well. Sorry, Chris Goins to the inside. Brandon Burkhart to the outside. So that will be your field. That'll be the way it looks here as the pace car releases the rest of the field. Grijalva able to get into pit road and get his fast repair taken care of. He's going to be back on the lead lap, so don't count him out. Van Scoik to pit road to go ahead and take those tires that he needs. Cameron Dureau, another driver, doing the same thing, getting some more fuel, making sure that he's going to be topped up. Lights are off of the pace car. We're going back at it full send. To the fam, to the friends, to everybody out there. Hopefully you are all having a wonderful evening. This one is far from over. I'm excited to see what happens. And if you are secretly rooting for the number 5, I don't blame you. You got Samuel Harrell to the inside, Goins to the outside, to the inside behind the 43. And they have got to wait for the 5 until the green flag is thrown. He goes. He's going. He's like, I got to go. Through the gears they go. Back to green flag racing. They got a Nerds doing Nerd Things being my sponsor for that. Appreciate you very much. 100 to 134. As the 5 finds his pace out front. 43 in tow as the 6 carries the bottom lane. Goins trying to hold on as well. Burkhart in the 83 rolling the corner. Bogart out front. Samuel Harrell really trying to make some things happen. Quarter-second difference. Bogart trying to hold on to the mid lane here. He's going to have to utilize that. There he goes. Natural line to the racetrack. Puts himself next to the wall. Keep yourself fast and free. Bogart in the middle. Caution comes out. Aaron Jackson, Daniel Cowan, all involved. This is another case of how loose is loose. Well, free. Yeah. Oh, and then the 22's free off the corner as well. Oh, no. Haas comes around. So the 12 is free. Everybody's checking up. That's what you see. You see that when the 12's free, you see all these drivers are going to start checking up. Free there. Grijalva free. Grijalva's there. Free, 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 free. Out of the corner. And, oh, the 22 just tried to miss him. And then the 12 goes around. 48 goes around as well. Cowan. Looking like Days of Thunder back there. Hold on. You have to look at this from Cowan's point of view here. One more time. Whoop. Eat, eat, eat. Oh, he got skadooshed. He got skadooshed and then nose planted by the one car there. Joe Tardif, no fault of their own. Tardif is kind of working that one over. Nathan Bogart, your race leader. 103 of 134. Chances, but Shearer is going to be back on the lead lap here. He is modified up. This is supposed to be stock car racing, correct? Cameron Dureau back to pit road. Van Scoik back here in 14th. Adam Gaines in the 00 is in 13th. I'm sorry, 12th. Biggest mover of the race, Nathan Bogart. A good move. Some fluorescent orange or pink tires, however they look on your screen. They look pink on mine. Might be orange on yours. It is a full send kind of moment. I enjoy your all's company. Taking a vocal break. 6th caution of the race. 4th for incident. 2 for stages. Man. Thank you to the admin box. Thank you to the global strategy team. And, of course, to Amar RC. Amar Paintworks out there for running race control here. And, of course, to each and every one of you, thank you all very much for tuning in tonight. 543-6283. That's going to be your top 5. All Grijalva, Beverly, Burnett, and Tardif will be your top 10. Grijalva trying to get back to the front after that loop through the infield grass earlier in the race. This car all worked out and fixed up. No doubt it's going to be trying to find his own pace here. Joe Grijalva right there. Folks, I posted a link in the description in the chat earlier. You might be able to see it on the replay, or you can find it on Facebook as well. Get out there and buy yourself. Whoa! Get out there and buy yourself a t-shirt, because I am trying to get the system and I'm trying to get all the bills taken care of and get the system up to par to be able to start having driver cams and bigger, better, and more illustrious overlays. I'm going to be trying to put on a huge production. That's what I'm going to be doing. Look at my logo on the side of that 43. Isn't that pretty? Just saying. I like it. Harold way out there. Bogart up high. Bogart goes. Was he playing little mind games there? I'm not quite sure what happened, but Bogart went. Samuel Harold is going to be picking up that pace. Sounds like, what happened? Look at him. He's going to catch that. He's going to catch that 5 fast. Watch him. 5 to the outside. Samuel Harold back to the inside. Bogart running. Going to lead another lap here. But for how long? Samuel Harold does. Ooh, caution comes out. Bogart's still your race leader. 7th caution of the race. Cody Sturgill involved. Ricky Utting. I think that's kind of what they kind of needed that. They needed a restart anyway. See what happened here with Ricky Utting. 298 of Christoph. Oh, the 2's just free. He got free. Ooh. Oh. Bad camera angle. What's up, number 2? Once again. Pretty sure he just got snappy loose. He did. Free off the corner. And then tink. And parks it. I mean, not the biggest helicopter we've seen, but I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 for parking. Oh, I think the car's messed up. Caution. Samuel Harold, Nathan Bogart. Full send. Full send. All right. Grijalva, let's get that win. I'm deleting some messages because, you know. Oh. I don't want to see that in my chat. You know, about this time of day, it's about the same time, same bad channel. I gotta report it. And it deletes the message. Gotta report you. And delete the message. Gotta report you.
Sounds good, Joe. Yeah, there's chats out there, and he can get a custom shirt too if he wants. I did make some custom shirts for quite a few drivers out there already. Ones with their name and their number on the back, and the old racing style, so to speak. By all means, hats are out there. There's lots of stuff. I put out some GOAT Racing t-shirts too. So I do have these league t-shirts out there as well. So you'll be able to check those out. If you want to support the greatest of all time racing league, I would do it. Valerie wants a shirt as well. Perfect. I'll continue to post over the course of the day. Normally I don't push, like, I don't know. I want to get this computer upgraded, and I want to get, when I talk about bills, I've got past bills from past leagues and things that I've been doing with this to justify the expense to upgrade. I've already made one upgrade that I didn't want to have to do, and that was the microphone. I had to do that because my other one finally went. And so I upgraded the microphone, and I have a decent microphone now. I have one that'll last me for a while. But the computer is getting to the point where iRacing is just becoming a lot. I run, most have seen it, I run 6 monitors here through splitting and all kinds of stuff. There's 4 dedicated outputs, and then I have a split cable that runs 2 other extra monitors to have extra stuff up. And it's insane. It's insane to see the setup. But I went down to 3 for a little while, thinking that I was going to be able to do it all on 3 screens, and I realized that is just not the case. So that is why I'm saying go buy some merch. That is going to be the fastest way to help us grow, and it'll be the fastest way for you to get return as well. Thank you to everybody as well. I want to say thank you to all the donations that we got for the Operation Supply Drop. We were at $250, and then somebody came in about 10 hours prior to the end of the month and donated the rest. And it was an anonymous donation, but they donated the rest of the goal, which was $750 after that. So we got the entire $1,000 goal. So we're going to be dyeing my hair and my beard for whatever color my daughter says. So thank you so much to everybody that donated. Rich Holland, I know, donated out there. Thank you to all the folks. I know that Nathan Bogart donated. I know there's lots of people that got out there. Joe, I think the Grijalvas donated. There was lots of people that got out there and supported that cause, and it's a great cause. Operation Supply Drop. We'll try to do more with them in the future. I'll try to keep the goals small too, so that way we can substantially hit those. I want to be able to hit the goals. I don't want to make anything too out of the ordinary. But thank you very much. So Batman onesie coming. We're gonna get a new EFT account that's gonna be wiped completely, start from scratch, and we got something else we got to do as well. So we're gonna be getting all that taken care of. Thank you so much to everybody out there. Thank you for what you do and being the best community in iRacing and of course in eSports. Thank you so much. Grijalva on the move. He says, look, I'm the pole sitter. I want my line back. Bogart out front, 23 laps to go. Amar RC, if you need a race controller out there, that's the guy you want to go talk to. More Paintworks on Facebook. That's another way you can reach him. Bogart trying to lead here as they come around. Grijalva moving. And the 5 down to the white line. Side by side, Grijalva and Harold go. Bogart into the corner, trying to hold off the 47. They'll be side by side. Grijalva has fresh tires, free for the 5. Bogart trying to hold on to that car. He got sucked in a wind tunnel there, and that put him in a dangerous position. Grijalva is now your race leader. Caution's going to come out. And that was a wind tunnel. Ooh, don't blink. Don't blink. Bogart was in a wind tunnel. You saw that. You could feel and see. I could see that car shaking like it was in a trailer park in Kansas during the summer, and the tornadoes were out fishing for him. Holy cow. Caution. Aaron Jackson and Joe Tardif involved here. There's the 12. I think the 1 is just free off the corner, and that's what happens to the 12 here. We'll have to look at Joe Tardif and see what's going on with his car. I think he might have just gotten spicy off the corner. He did. He got spicy off the corner. Let's far chase this one so we can really take a look. There's the 1. Oh, he and the 00. You saw that double pirouetting. He's just free. Oh, he's just free. He's just trying to hold on to it. He's really trying to hold on to it. Oh, on the 12. That was probably the biggest torpedo I've seen out of one of these cars. He does so. Mark Beverly barely able to squeak by, but he's going to be the lucky dog. Guess he's going to be back on the lead lap. 38. Lucky dog. The G.O.A.T Racing League. Grijalva is going to be a race leader here, and some drivers may be coming to pit road, some may not. And a reminder today, folks, and I've talked about it about all the good things that these leagues do and all that. A big, again, one more time, big special hearts and prayers go out to this driver right here. Loss of two very close family members to him, his mother and his sister, passed away very recently. And a tragedy nonetheless. Same day, it's heartbreaking. So Rich Crane, deserving of all of your prayers tonight before you go to bed. Wherever you are in the world, make sure that you say a prayer for the Crane family. Thinking of global strategy team. GST, the house of the NFT games and metaverse, a guild that you play to earn. Over 50 active players every day. They have a Discord that you can jump into. Make sure you go do that. That is going to be on the hood of... Where's he at? This guy's car. Charles Van Scoit, proprietor of G.O.A.T Racing, the GOAT legend himself. Jack's Racing Collectibles, admin box. You, the viewers, you absolute dream machines of people out there, you're amazing. Amar RC, the race controller of all race controllers. Tomorrow afternoon, Outcast Racing League back in action. And then the championship race, and I mean a championship race that you're not going to want to miss tomorrow night. They're running a super speedway for the championship race for the Duck Press Media Solutions Strictly Stock Motorsports Truck Series. Oh, it's going to be fun. Following week, No Toad Racing League right here on Signature Esports. I'm so excited about that. I'm looking forward to seeing exactly what we're going to be able to do with those folks. Grijalva, Bogart, Gomes, Harold Hall, Strickland, Duro, Van Scoik, Beverly, and Burnett. That will be your top 10. And we are full send. Grijalva used the inside line here. Bogart does have older tires, so he'll be able to time that restart with the 47. 6 may be able to have good gains here. And that will be the fetching portion of this, because that is... that outside line might get a little bottlenecked here, but we'll see. Samuel Harrell, no doubt, will be on the hunt. 18 laps to go as we hit 3 and 4. We're going to be good. This is going to be good. I don't care how you look at it. This one's going to be good. 8th caution of the race, 6th for an incident. And, yeah, It'll be a tomater situation. Pace car's in. Green flag waves. Through the field we go. How a great race start there. Samuel Harrell to the bottom side of Nathan Bogart. That's what I wanted to look at. I wanted to see the pace and the speed of what drivers were going to do. 98 of Christoph Hall gives a little how you doing to the number 5. Charles Van Scoik rolling the bottom of the race line. 98 is about to be tracked back down. The 5 now has right side damage. And you know he didn't want to see that. The 98 kind of give him a how you doing behind him. Grijalva, your race leader. Strickland trying to pull off a fast race line here. Rich Crane down to the bottom. He is leaving pit road. He had to go down and do some due diligence. Somebody going around. Who is that? That's Samuel Harrell. We off the racing surface here a little bit, but he's good. Oh, he turns up the racetrack. Bogart involved. Harrell involved. Whoa, not even. I don't know what happened there. There's a 5 right here. 5 in the Sam just got free. So did the 5, and they just tried to miss each other, and then they just pirouetted into each other, and the Bogart almost saved it. 43 was already getting into it too. Man, that was Van Scoik. That was his teammate. So that was Charles Van Scoik in front of him, 2 cars in front. That was who that was right here. There's Van Scoik. He's just free out the corner. He's carrying speed very fast on this racetrack. He's just free right there. He gets loose. 98's loose. And the 5 just right there. And then at least he straightens his teammate back out. And then what happened to Sam Harrell? We got to look at this. Hold on. The 20. Everybody's just free. He's just very free. The track temperature's probably cooling off right now. That's exactly what we're seeing. Gets into the corner, drops in. Gas, free. Gas, gets back up. 22's free. 43's free. 93's there. 43's free again. 43's free. It just cannot hold on to it. And they were wrecking right here, so I didn't see that he was just that loose. He was drifting around this racetrack. There was nothing that car could do but hold on for dear goodness. Bogart leaving pit road. Bogart's been clean all night, and now finally use it as his fast repair. And I do believe he might have a set of tires. 14 laps to go. Grijalva back out front. Grijalva is your pole sitter today, and he has been through the doozy trying to work his way back to the front. Now he's going to have to work and try to hold off Cameron Dureau here, who came out on 102. Grijalva just really hasn't had a chance to stretch his legs yet. He's been kind of stuck back there. 9th caution of the race, 7th for incident today. As we see these drivers really try to make it work. As long as Grijalva can keep rolling the way he is, he'll be just fine. Van Scoik leaving pit road as well. Got a lot of that damage taken care of. He's got some left side, but that's mostly on his door. There's a minute, 10 seconds of damage repaired there. That's a significant amount, but we shall see what happens. We get back to green flag racing here. Good to see everybody out there. Thank you so much to everybody doing your due diligence. And much love. I got to refresh stream labels. It's not doing its job. Oh, man. I tell you what. Hearts and prayers. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry about the old bot in the chat. I don't know who that is. I seriously will be turning. Folks, I hate to say it. I want everybody to be on YouTube. Our YouTube channel is growing, and it's doing a very phenomenal job. I am going to have to hire somebody to do my YouTube moderation, or I am going to have to turn off chat, which means that chat will be only on the other two platforms again, which I don't like doing because I like having you folks over on our YouTube, and I love being able to do that. Making you proud. I hope he is making you proud. I hope he's having a great. Oh man. Just amazing. All right, Grijalva, Duro, Chris Gones, Christoph Hall. Pace car's going to be in here. Green flag. Grijalva giving a good chance for Duro here. Grijalva runs through the gears. He waited until the very moment that he needed to. 47. Trying to be consistently fast here. Gones to side-by-side racing with Cameron Duro. Joe Grijalva trying to get a win here in the G.O.A.T Racing Series. Has a lot of chances here. Bud Shearer rebounding. He's got the speed. He's got the aerodynamics here. He finds himself in sixth with a modified. Mark Beverly holding on, rebounding from 2 laps down up to 7th now as he tries to go around. 53 of Bill Hales free right there off the corner exit. 93 goes high. 38's going to be there as well. 93 into the wall. Somebody's into the wall. 6th of Chris Gones into the wall. Christoph Hall trying to make some things happen here. Cameron Duro in second. Joseph Grijalva in the 47 rolling. There's Bill Hales trying to catch back up to Christoph Hall. Bill Hales with the better drive line and has the right speed, has the right time, has the right feel here. And he's got tires. Mark Beverly on the hunt as well. Joe Grijalva, the mister himself, 9 laps to go. You can tell he's probably holding his breath this entire time. Don't do it. That's a long way around this racetrack. Duro 4/10 to gain plus some. Duro, a little wall scrape there. Nothing big. Striker in the 88. Trying to do the caution. Comes out. One more time. Bogart, Beverly, Burnett involved. And hold your breath, folks. A natural green-white checkered coming up here. So we take you to the 10th caution. We're going to follow along with Nathan Bogart here because I think this had really nothing to do with him. He's fine. He leaves himself off the wall, gives himself an and that is the 3 Haas Beverly. Oh, and then yeet. He parked it in the camping area and wanted to say hello to the fans. that really happened. Oh, let's see. Let's do this again. Hold on. Let's see what it looks like from driver's perspective. Oh, yeet. Oh, Nate, my man. He's in the crowd there. Hold on. Chopper view. Boom. That was the largest skadoosh I've ever seen, and that deserves the helicopter of the year. There's no way to get out of there. Even if the car could run, there's no way in creation that he could get out of there. I mean, I'm not even focusing on the caution. That was incredible. Okay, hold on. One more time. Sorry, Nate. I love you, buddy. I really do. You're amazing. Hold on. He goes down to miss it. He's already free anyway. What do you think whenever you get right here and you're like, all right, that's fine. I'm going to be on the racetrack. And you look up and you're at the campgrounds. And then all of a sudden you've net coded through a camper. Like, seriously. Campers. Okay, I've been sitting on it too long. All right, let's go. We're gonna go back. We're gonna see what happened. This was with who was it? Maurice Burnett right here. It was. So let's go back here just a moment, folks, as we will deduce what happened. I think Maurice was just free. There's the 83 of Burkhart down low. 8's getting into the corner. All right, here we go. Front straightaway. Let's take a look and see what happens. A few drivers that went to pit road. Samuel Harrell, one of those drivers. Nathan Bogart as well. Jackson, of course. There's the 8. He's up high. He gets his left tires right there above that seam. He's just free. Comes down, hits the 83. Into the 22. 22 skadooshes the 5 over there. You saw the 5 kind of exit stage left. And hold on. We're not done. Cockpit view from the 22. Haas Beverly trying to have a great night here, and he sees that, and he's out of the gas, and all of a sudden, Haas can still drive his car, but not after playing 10 Cup with the number 5 of Nathan Bogart. He went literal airborne in every way that was in the literal sense. How about them apples? We will have 3 laps to go when we come by this time by. An absolute scream of a race there, and I haven't laughed that hard about something that happened on track since I last drove. Man, oh man. They're ready for it. Hope you are too. Green flag waves. Three laps to go. Grijalva, Strickland, Duro. Christoph Hall is going to fall back. Bill Hales is going to try to work his way in as well. Bud Shearer still there with that modified look, still trying to battle here as Grijalva works it 2 laps to go. Grijalva has needed every bit of this. Cameron Duro side by side, and he's going to be sideways on the bottom. Needs to stay there. Let it go green. Let it go green. Hold on to it. Keep rolling because he's on the bottom of the racetrack. They may be wrecking back here, but it's still 2 laps to go. Grijalva needs a white flag. He's going to get a caution. Samuel Harrell involved. They were racing hard behind the 47 there. What I saw out of that was pandemonium. We're just going to back this up and go at it. They're going to have a green-white checkered. Only one attempt at a green-white checkered here. And so that will be exactly what you see. And I want to go all the way up here. Where was that? That was started with the 18. That's Cameron Duro right here. He and the 88 will be side by side. We are going to far chase this. And there is the, 18 is just free. And he gets right there to the 88, works the high line here. Gets into the corner, 88's there, 18 down low. 88's free, 18 together. He and the 18, 18 goes low. All right, so the 18 goes low here. Right there. And then let's check on the rest of the racetrack here. Because this is what I'm thinking and what I'm seeing. 00 comes back up on the racetrack. The 18 of Cameron Duro. And then who is that? Was that Sam Harrell up there? Something happened to Sam. Where did he go? He was just free. He was free again. Some free drivers. He was just free. He ended up being free on the racetrack. It was like, oh, if it's a one-car incident, it'll be all right. 43 goes around, loops it around. He's just been free. Frustrating night for Sam. He's been a driver to contend with. Grijalva still your race leader. Bill Hales in second. Bud Shearer in third. Bud driving a modified in this race has had every bit of damage that he could get. And if you didn't think it didn't take talent to drive these cars, well, he's got no front clip. And I mean no front clip. Samuel Harrell gets the next helicopter award. He went around. So does the 18. 18's going to get a helicopter award as well. He finally takes his fast repair. All right. A lot of work to do. Grijalva, Hales, Shearer, Strickland, Hall. Strickland be looking to try to make a pass early. Bud Shearer, I don't know how he is doing what he is doing. I don't know how he's made it this far. And I truly don't know how he's able to keep the pace he is, but good on him. That car has seen better, and he's been like this for the better part of the last half of the race. Wrapped up early after the end of stage 2, and then finds himself right here in third with a chance to win with a modified looking thing. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it a thing. I don't know what else to call it. But it's a Ford. But, I mean, listening on the car here, that'll make you nauseous. Looks normal from there. Then we look at Bill Hales' gearbox. So we look at Grijalva's gearbox. There's nothing to it. Next flag ends this one, whether it's a caution or whether it is a checkered flag. Grijalva has a chance to win here. The Mr. Man himself the 47 Ford Performance. Ford Mustang trying to outpace the M&H. Melanie Hales Photography, number 53, Bill Hales on the outside. Bud Shearer trying to outpace the wind. And Michael Stryker Strickland in a Chevy as well, trying to have a top 3 night, trying to rebound from rebounds of all rebounds. Drivers have just been trying to push their boundaries and trying to do what they can. And everybody's on different tires, different lap strategies. There's a whole lot of everything that's going on. Christoph Hall has been very aggressive and will send it. Mark Beverly will send it. Sturgill, Burkhardt, Van Scoik, Gones, all of these drivers have opportunities here. And if they wreck, well, that's what's going to happen. Pace car needs to get to pit road. 47 rolls. Grijalva, green flag, needed every bit of that because he's got drivers behind him that have tires for days. Stryker trying to close down that distance quick, fast, in a hurry. 53 to the back bumper. They're rolling. Bud Shearer goes around to the bottom of the racetrack. He gets back up into the racetrack. He's going to come up, and that is your race. Grijalva's going to win it here. Strickland, Bill Hales, that'll be your top 3. As Joe Grijalva will come home. As Bud Shearer brings out the final caution of the race. They do have to finish this race behind the pace car. If they don't finish behind the pace car, they will be disqualified through iRacing, and that is part of the iRacing rules. So if Grijalva's out there listening, stay behind the pace car. Grijalva, Strickland, Hales, Hall, Beverly. We will go back and take a look as soon as the checkered flag waves here. Grijalva, stay behind the pace car, stay behind the pace car, stay behind the pace car, stay behind the pace car. Don't do it. There you go, buddy. Now he's won. I've done it. I've been ahead of the pace car, flirting with the pace car. I was supposed to have won that race. Here's a look at what happened to Bud Shearer here. And Bud was doing everything he could just to hold on to that car, and props off to him. I am not going to blame that guy for being out there and being where he was. He had a run of a lifetime. Here's what happened. 93 to the bottom, comes up the race line, gets free. 98 just says, go ahead. And then, Bud was just trying to hold on to the brakes the best that he could. Not much you can do about that one. Go back to life. Rob's going to bear it down. He's going to be a race winner here at Las Vegas. Third race of the season for this Cup Series. In honor of course, the ladies that will be missed. It's Diane and Miss Dorothy. Diane Crane and Dorothy Emmons. Much love to the Crane family. And congratulations to Joe on rebounding after rebounding after rebounding after rebounding after rebounding after rebounding. And, full send? Question mark. Good race. Just had a little old chit chat with the old Mr. Grijalva. The number 47 comes home in victory lane today. And you had about 4 restarts there that I'm pretty sure you were holding your breath.
Hey, Jason, great to talk to you again. It was crazy. I'm so exhausted. My heart's beating out of my chest. I thought I had it on that right before the green white checkered, but it came out just so close to the line, and I almost cried. But oh man, I can't believe it. It was great.
when that pace car turned left and you knew that you had to, it was all or nothing at that particular point. Where do you have to line yourself up to make sure that you can keep that line, knowing that everybody was going to be aggressive behind you?
Yeah, I knew I had to get him on the restart, especially with the green hot checker, because it takes a couple laps to get going. My teammate Strickland, he had the freshest tires. He was gonna get me, but the green white checkered saved us, and it was just full pin down from there, full throttle all the way around.
Always a full send kind of moment, and definitely a ton of fun to see everybody kind of rock and roll. Man, oh man, I know that your family's happy. They're out there rooting and cheering for you, and loving everything that you have been able to do. And hopefully, very soon we'll be able to see you back in Victory Lane again. Congratulations, Joe. I know they're excited. I was sitting there saying, whenever somebody had gotten loose, and I was like, all right, well, the caution's, he's down on the bottom. The caution's not going to come out. And then it just seemed like everybody was free tonight, including yourself. Everybody got free. Everybody kind of whipped it around, and you were a lap or two down at one point, and there you go. You find yourself in good company, good graces. Get yourself back to the pole. You got a pole position and stage win, and now you're gonna win. Look at that.
Absolutely, it was a domination race, I believe, on our part here. But I gotta thank Dad. He's preaching patience, preaching patience. I usually get flustered when I spin out or wreck or something. He told me preach patience, and that's what it was today, especially from overcoming adversity, like you mentioned. I spun and I got in the grass and all that good stuff.
You sent it into the grass. There was no spinning, and I don't know, you were spinning, but you went to the grass. There was you were Dukes of Hazarding this Las Vegas. If there was an actual what was it that Chris Buescher ran over? That could have been you.
Oh man, a grate or something like that, and he went tumbling. Oof.
Oh yeah. All right, man. Well, it's always good to talk to you. It's always good to see you get in Victory Lane, or be able to get up here in the broadcast booth, so that way you can say hello to your family out there. Tina's out there. I know that your sister's out there. I know your dad's out there. I think Oscar was out there earlier. So those are at least 5 that you get to give some love to.
Absolutely. Dad's a big supporter, as you know. It's been a while. He's always here. It's great to finally win. The first one, they say, is the hardest. It's all downhill from here. We're going to get some more. My wife, my sister, everybody. I love them all. Thank you so much.
Always a pleasure. Joe Grijalva, your race winner here, and does it in style. Do you have any gas left?
I think that's it.
He said no gas. I was going to say burn it down one more time, but never mind. He's got no gas. He's got no gas. Joe, we'll see you in the next one, brother.
We'll be there.
That's the man himself. He does a phenomenal job. His teammate comes home second, though, and he came home second in an impactful way. He was on the move. I saw you there on the outside. Michael Strickland here in the 88. I saw you on the outside. I was like, he's going to have that move. Knowing that Bud Shearer had all that damage, and you had the tires, you had the mobility, you were on a fire here at Las Vegas, and just one position away, maybe a lap away from maybe taking this one home. You had the speed today.
Yes, I did. There at the end, I had a short car run. I mean, I had a short car run for the entire race. I was only good for about 20 laps or so. And if the only chance I had was, green, white, checkered or a late caution, and it kind of panned out that way. I went in and grabbed some rubbers and tried to make it happen, but I was just that one lap short. But I want to congratulate Joseph. He ran a hell of a race, and he finished it and he won it.
He got his first win of the league race. He gets to celebrate it, and
that's awesome.
It's kind of cool, and it's kind of cool to have your teammate finish behind you too. He said that he gave a lot of kudos to you about working together, and he knew that you were going to be able to get out there and run. And from the ARCA cars to these Cup cars, Vegas runs almost the same in them as far as free off the corners. It seemed like these things were snappy loose. Everybody went around. Everybody got a helicopter award. It seemed like everybody had a little bit of trouble, especially when the lights came on and the nighttime sky started to show. Normally we see this track start to kind of grip up. Not the case today.
For me, I started on the tight side the whole since the get go. When the track started to transition from afternoon to night, the car started to respond a little bit better. But again, I was at best a 20 lap car, so I had to strategize to just try to get up front and be ready for that last run. Ideally, that's the only reason I got a top three out of this is just straight luck. I did have the tires probably to make a run on Joseph there at the end, but it's luck of the draw. Sometimes you're the bridesmaid. What's that one saying? Sometimes you're the bridesmaid, not the bride. That's what happened here.
That does happen. But hey, you've got some big tracks coming up. You've got a nice racing schedule to be able to continue to move forward with, and a good night in points. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better night. You led a couple of laps. You did a few things here that was in the positive moving forward. That's what what can you take from a race to positively move forward? And today, I mean, it shows. Mike, you're always killing it. Congratulations on a P2 finish out here, and look forward to seeing you the rest of the week.
Appreciate it. Great broadcast as usual. It's always a pleasure to run what you broadcast. Want to thank my mom, my sisters, and my wife Karina, my daughters Aubrey and Peyton. They were all watching, root me on. Maybe Daddy next time can get the W.
Getting close. I mean, one away is nothing. You've won in one of my broadcasts before, though.
Yeah, I've won before, and I finished second more than I won. So
you have been a bridesmaid a couple of times.
Yeah,
that is
a couple of times.
It's a true story there. Mike, always a pleasure to talk to you, man, and I'll see you in the next one, brother.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Always. Number 88 comes home second and does a pretty darn phenomenal job. The guy I was talking to earlier, having a Valerie, have a good night to you as well. I was talking to earlier, and tell you what, man, you are nothing but surprising to me. Actually, I wouldn't say that. I know that you have it in you to have a top three night every week. And look at you go. Look at you go. You did it again.
Yeah, man, it was a crazy night. I missed qualifying, so I had to start at the back, and then I worked my way up to about fifth by the second segment, and then during the green flag on that last segment, I got a speeding penalty, so I had to go to the back, and I was a lap down, had to get my lap back. Then I had to work my way through dodge all the wrecks and work my way to the front, and then that restart on the green-white checker, the 88 was on new tires, so I just stayed high. I was going to let him go. I wasn't going to try to hold him up. I knew I kind of had third, so it was a good night, man. It was crazy. Those cars, the next gen, first 7-8 laps, man, they are a handful to drive.
They remind me of ARCA cars on old tires, and then once they come in, it's like ARCA cars on new tires. It just seems like these the next gen cars can be very fast here, and they can. And Las Vegas has always been a multi-group track, mostly a multi-group track in the trucks. But today we've been able to see defending positions, getting early runs in the high lane, and then having to move down to make passes later. It's kind of like the opposite of what a track should do.
Yeah. Like I said in the beginning, you're just so loose. You're just holding on. You got to get out of the gas and let it roll the corners, and then as soon as the right rear gets heat in it, man, you can stick it in there, and you can run anywhere on the track you want. I thought after about 25 laps, I was probably the fastest car on the track because I could work my way right through the crowd. Nowhere near the fastest, but kind of run it like I do the trucks. I just take my time, keep my stuff under me, and then it kind of can work my way to the front.
Yeah, be consistent. Having the fastest qualifying lap is not the way to be consistent. Now, I will say that the pole sitter did win today, but he had to battle himself back just the same as you did, as far as where you get. So that to me is a win for me. If you get into some trouble, you work your way through the field again, or you work your way out of your own trouble. You get yourself in and off pit road. You find those situations that make it work for you. You find yourself, because you're not the only person battling for a lucky dog. You are the person that has to find that spot. You need to be in that spot to get that lucky dog position, because there's other drivers going laps down. There's other drivers getting into issues, and you're able to do that, capitalize and make things work for yourself. Bill, it is always a pleasure to you, brother, and man, just you continue. You're gonna tell you what. Next week,
sometime next week, back up here again, right?
That's what we plan on doing, brother. Got Talladega
Yeah.
one night, and then we're here next Saturday night, and just trying to stay clean and run at the front as much as I can.
Tell you what, your iRating's starting to show that as well. Bill, congratulations on a P3. Always a pleasure to talk to you, my man. Bill and I are pretty close to the same age, so we just kind of like vibe and chill and relax. And 'tis the season. Give you shout outs, man. It's always your time.
Thank you, buddy. I want to do a shout out to the G.O.A.T Racing League. I think what he's got going on, Charles has got going on, is awesome. It's a great league. And as always, Jason, your stream's better, the best there is, and enjoy watching them. We're going to watch this one tonight after I get upstairs and help Melanie do whatever she's got me to do. And again, holler out to the wife because her name's all over the car. And that's about it, brother.
All right, my man. Bill Hales, the man himself. Go buy his shirt. It's on that page. Just saying.
I'm gonna buy two, buddy. Two black ones.
I know you're buying two, but I'm telling people to get out there. Charles, thank you for the like out there, brother. I'm telling people to go buy your shirt because your shirt's on the website. They can go out there and find your shirt too. Go buy his shirt. That's what I want. I want you. Go buy Bill's shirt. I like Bill's shirt. I really like your shirt.
I like the green and black, man.
Yeah, and your wife's logo turned out pretty well on there too. Bill, go ahead.
Have a good night, buddy.
You too. That's the man himself, folks. Much love to you. Always a pleasure to talk to all the drivers here. Joe Grijalva wins it here. Let's go over your finishing positions real quick because I forgot to do that. I love my driver interviews. I love being able to talk to the drivers first and foremost. Grijalva wins it here. Stryker finishes in second. Bill Hales finishes in third. Christoph Hall has a top 5 night. I said he was going to send it. He was going to send it. Mark Beverly said he was going to send it. He was going to send it. Top 5 night for Mark Beverly as well. Cody Sturgill having a great night as I tell you what, they are all just really, really picking up their pace. And as these drivers start to learn to drive around each other, a lot of them are from some of the same series. A lot of them are a bunch of different series that we've broadcasted, kind of put together. They're going to figure each other out. And we're going to see who's going to really put the pressure on them because I'm used to seeing these RBS guys way up front, and a couple of weeks in a row now we've seen the RBS guys kind of have a couple of issues. So we'll count out Bud Shearer. Bud Shearer is fast. He was fast on it, modified. Cody Sturgill, Brandon Burkhart, Chris Goins, Vance Quick top 10 night, Cameron Duro in 10th, Udding, Gaines, Haas Beverly, Crane, Burnett, Shearer, Errol, Nathan Bogart finishes in 18th in style. That was the most incredible exit that I have ever seen in iRacing history that did not immediately reset him to pit road. Immediately. Such a great time. Joe Tardif, Aaron Jackson, Daniel Cowan. Amar's going to be your race controller. He had his hands full tonight. Had a great time at adminbox.com. Go check him out. ADMINBOXX.com. Much love. Folks, check out the links in the description. Make sure you go to our page. Make sure that you get out there and you buy some swag. Get yourself a signature eSports hat. Give it to, hey, you know what? Father's Day is coming up. You know what makes a great Father's Day gift? Ball caps. Just saying. Much love. See you in the next one. Oh, big prayers. Big prayers to Rich Crane family. Please, 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 please pray for Rich Crane and his family through this time of need that they need it. They definitely need it. My heart goes out to you. Love you all. We'll see you in the next one.